It's the time to get down.
With you online, talented,
Trying to
must I say?
Check somebody.
That's right. He's over there with 2 video switchers, 6 cams,
And my cell phone.
and the cell phone.
And the cell phone. I'm talking.
That's right. I got 7 PC systems. You know, this is all live programming, on-air interactive chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we are multitasking on steroids. That's right. Doing it to you the old school way. We are self-trained and self-educated. We have never, ever worked with any entertainment industry. We are outsiders. That's right. And the what, though? The what? Because they say, what is this? Well, it's 90 minutes of unscripted fun. That's right. Available immediately on demand. Look above, look below in that player. If you haven't had enough, you can watch this show again in its entirety. Our gift to you. That's right. And if that's not enough, Vic.
Yes, sir.
I cut it up myself into 15-minute bite-sized pieces that are syndicated out to YouTube.
I hear you.
So you can find us on that tube. Get your tube steak for your break. That's right. Go to Get Back Stereo. Hey, we are neo-urban internet television, a.k.a. Big T, Little V, radically transparent and part of the long tail. But where, from whence do we come? Los Angeles, California, Mood Control Broadcast headquarters of Pack Stereo TV. When we say it's virtual reality, a cybernetic sensuality, something that your mind can feel, but is it real? Or is it inside your mind, deep in a cybernetic space and time? Seek, create, and then you'll find we are merely a fantasy. A fantasy. A fantasy. Hey, the win. 10 a.m. Monday through Wednesdays. Unscheduled broadcasts also occur all the time. More shows coming. Check out our online TV guide, packstereo.tv/TV guide. Wanted to keep it easy. But the why, most importantly, as you run up to me, close as you can get, there, your implants pushed up against my chest, and you say to me, and that's the men.
I hope so.
Why do you do the things that you do? And I said, get back. It's because we are the new. We are you. Because we know that ultimately we, you, I, we are in control of this revolution that is personal internet television. That's right. That is the why. Because we love living the dream, Victor.
Yes, sir.
And doing the impossible. Yeah. Whoa, Hote.
I'm trying to send a message to my ex. Hold on. I'll just tell her, I'm just going to say no.
See, ex-girlfriends. We use ex. We use ex in a different way, Victor and I.
Yeah.
Because we've never sullied down the aisle.
Nope.
No, we've been there for other folks. So we say ex, we mean usually the women in our lives. Mm-hmm. Usually they're recycling.
You know what?
They left us, married somebody else, divorced them.
That's wrong.
And now they're back.
No. Mine already gave me full-time. Full-time waivers, man.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, full-time. They said this is for life.
And some of mine never, do they get married? They just sued.
Oh, that's cold.
Well, that's the same. When we say exes, so we have exes.
Yeah.
And they call, we love them.
Yeah, we do.
We love them because they don't sue us.
Yeah.
But it is nice to get the whole check.
You know what?
No alimony, no child support. So nice to get the whole. Man, let's hear. Can we get one scream for the whole check, everybody? The whole check, lesbians.
Well, what's worse, giving your whole check to your ex or the government? You got to think about that one.
That is hard.
That's a hard one, isn't it?
I think I'd rather give it to that.
There you
Let's
go.
Let's give them a break.
Let's give them a break. That's right.
Let's give them a break,
Yeah.
Vic. Let's give them a break.
Government keeps rising the conditions and the prices. They never go backwards and say, let's take you back to 29 cents a gallon in gas.
Man, because it's tax time.
Yep.
Lord, y'all.
See, every
It's
year.
hard.
Says you can't be an ex with the IRS.
No, you can't be.
No.
Well, Vic, okay. First of all, I think it's time for the other thing. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody out there, our friends and family, all you freaks, we love you. It's time for the good news, the bad news, and the other shit. I'm telling you, it's the good news, the bad news, and the other shit. It's good. It's good. All right. First of all, Vic,
Yeah.
we got to take a moment out of all our craziness to acknowledge the day yesterday. We went to the memorial service for our friend, publicist to the stars, Eugenia Wright.
Yeah.
Service out here in, what was the name?
Forest Lawn.
Forest Lawn.
Up in, it really
I get like I always get the right, but
Yeah,
it was
Universal
it was,
City.
Exactly, very nice.
Yeah.
And then also we were able to go to a post memorial luncheon that was hosted by comedian Lunell, who's one of who's been one of Eugenia's clients.
Yeah, she put on that whole event. That was her way of saying, the people that need to be here, I won't have to request and require. They'll come because Eugenia was that type of woman. But she touched a lot of people. It's a lot of things I learned just in that brief ceremony and recognition, which was a happy time more than anything else. That I learned from people that it's a shame that we come together with people that we've known under that condition, and we're around each other probably more, but we're on a steady course of trying to accomplish.
And you don't take the time to know each other like that.
Yeah.
Well, I agree. And, it's so funny, too, Victor and I, even as small as we are in some ways, we feel so much sense of responsibility to the community. And we were talking about these are the type of things that we feel is part of our responsibility to cover. The people in our community who are really part of making things happen.
Right.
Just to acknowledge them, or else they don't get acknowledged.
True.
So we try to do that here, at least for the Los Angeles area, and if as much as we can for people we know around the country and the world even.
Yeah.
But we do think it's important to acknowledge them. For those of you who are interested, we did upload about 36-minute video piece to the local zone. That's www.youtube.com/thelocalzone, THELOCALZONE, one word, lowercase. Go there and I'll search it.
Yeah.
Search Eugenia Wright, and you can get the full-length piece that we shot yesterday. We came back, got it together, and got it up there and started uploading last night and finished sometime in the early morning.
Yeah.
So it's up there now for those of you who want to go and see. There wasn't really video shooting really much allowed at this memorial service itself. We did a couple of just pieces from right there to show you the people out there, and just quickly. And then we, but nothing up close or intimate. And then we also got the footage from the luncheon by Lunell.
Yes.
Lunell's funny.
Yes, she is.
And we were eating good.
Yes.
Eating good. Everybody was eating good. And finally the food was starting,
It ran out.
The food ran out. And Lunell said, she got the little cup, ringing it. Ding, 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 ding.
Hey,
Lunell was like this. Ding, 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 ding. I ain't buying no more mother food.
That's it. That was it.
That's what she said.
That's how she brings it.
That's how Lunell brings it.
You know what? And I love it
I
because
love Lunell.
You see people who are struggling with events where they want to make sure they're covering the bill, but they want to live up to that honor and responsibility and make sure they look
that's
like.
Right. No.
She straight said.
She said, I'm only spending about $600-700.
That's it. You guys got
I said,
to go.
well, that's good. Shoot. Glenn Turman.
Right.
Comedian Michael Collier.
Yeah.
Actor Ted Lang.
Yeah.
A bunch of actors and actresses from the community.
Yeah. Lawrence Hilton Jacobs.
Yeah.
Portia Coleman, who's doing, I believe it's the beer commercial, the one that says smiley face.
She's
she
fine.
was there.
Yes.
Oh, she's hot on sports. I'm just letting you know this.
Really?
Oh, dude. I can say this.
Get them hot on sports.
If you are watching, I'm telling you right now, as far as just covering sports, she could do a speed sports report in here, and I'd have to sit back and take a back seat. Not just for that reason only, because she's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. But, man, she knows her sports, dude. Oh, she's straight announcing.
Fine.
Yeah, doing the analysis. So
all right.
That was our highlight moment. We're talking sports while we're talking about a memorial. That lets you know just how happy times it was, and that's how Eugenia.
That's why I did the things that I did. For those of you who go watch the photo mashup, it's got the hearts and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But that's because Eugenia, she's a flamboyant.
Yeah.
I could. When you do stuff, I don't know how everybody else is. I kind of feel their presence when I'm working on these things and what they want. And, they want to look good and have it be fun. Mm-hmm. So sometimes, you feel those spirits kind of directing you. At least you feel like you try to give what they would want.
True. That's so true. I mean, hey, look, if we happen to live a long, long, long lifetime, wonderful. But I want you guys to please, if I disappear, go away, do that thing, have some fun. Make the ground shake on my
I
behalf.
will say this. Yeah, we will, Vic. Yeah, me too. Hey, I'll say this also. We will continue to try as much as possible to always acknowledge and remind folks of the comings and goings of our legacy folks. Okay, we will. All right, you guys. Today, we wanted to talk about the ongoing issues in Japan, but you know how we do it. Always a different view. Well, one of the things that's really becoming apparent is the issue of homelessness in Japan. Now, Vic, the area has been contaminated.
Right.
This stuff could easily be long time.
True.
You know, people are quoting 60 years, and I don't know that it's not 600, but we have to find out more.
Yeah.
But at least that, so they're going to have wholesale relocations of people. The area is not going to be able to be used probably for some time.
No.
So this is even though Japan, one of the most prosperous countries, most organized, now we get to see the true response of the most modern society to crisis. I'm telling you, they need to move 500,000 people.
Right.
It's like moving all of San Francisco, or maybe I don't know how many people in San Francisco. I'm just saying, moving a lot of people, moving 500,000 people into L.A. Into some quickly established government housing.
Yeah.
But that's what they got to do because they got to provide. They can't keep the people in the gymnasiums forever.
Right.
They can't keep them in the shelters forever. They got to get them into some. And so this is where it's interesting. You're going to have to see them pull out the checkbook.
Right.
Because the government needs to provide and then move them.
Right.
Now they start this cleanup.
Now, let me ask you this. And I thought about this. The first thing I think about is what they call the parallels. And the parallels to me are how close are we seeing exactly what could happen if it happened to a city similar to San Diego, up and down our coast. What would be the parallels and the conditions? What would take place?
The same thing here.
No better, no worse, or worse?
Let me tell you something. What happens is when you deal with crises that have never been experienced, don't expect great response.
I know.
It's like I tell people, if you get a new disease, well, how do they diagnose the new disease? After the first bunch of people died.
Yeah, that's it.
But
that's
the first few, well, it ain't get no help.
Right.
You have the first. You come in with plague, and ain't nobody seen plague.
Right. Then it's a bad day.
They're not gonna pick up plague. No one's gonna think plague.
Right.
No one's gonna say, "Hey, could that be plague?" No, hell no, ain't seen plague.
It's a bad day in Black Rock. But that's the only thing I'm comparing, Mario, really is that scenario saying.
No, that's what's so bad.
What's so similar?
No, it can happen here in California.
And how many of us, see, I think the part that would hit us more than them is that our lifestyle would allow people to all of a sudden, have this lashing out, and one for one and none for all. And I hope it would be
culture.
different.
I
would think it would be better, but I don't think.
So far they have been very orderly, and that's why they're just starting to speak up with their frustration with the government about not getting the truth. And the other thing is they're homeless.
Right.
So let's show you this piece. Homeless in Japan.
Oh boy.
Boy.
Yeah, I know.
The tsunami, which caused massive destruction at Fukushima, also wiped out entire communities. People who lost their homes are living now in overcrowded shelters, while the painstaking cleanup operation continues. And as artist Igor Ogorodnev found out, for us many will still have nowhere to go, even when it's complete.
This is the first time many residents of Ishinomaki have seen their houses since the tsunami. They searched through them, but at most, little of value remains. But Sato Shinji is not trying to salvage material possessions.
My house was totally destroyed, and my husband died in the tsunami. Now I'm honoring him by getting his personal things out. I just wish everything could go back to how it was.
Shinji has been housed at the local school with several hundred others. People here have been taking turns to volunteer as cooks and cleaners.